You're right there, Mark here from 6 Plus, going over another installment of the Sons of Behemat for 3rd edition, using the 3rd edition book. So if you want to follow along, go and grab yourself a copy of it. So today we are going over the Monstrous Rampages specific for Sons of Behemat. They are on page 62. So let's crack on. So, they're called Wraths of Titan. Wraths of Titans. Do apologise. So you got Colossal Slam, you got Beast Grapple, and you got Earth Shaking Roar. So just making sure I got this all worded correctly. When carrying out a monstrous rampage, the core rules: with a friendly Mega Gargant, you can carry out one of the monstrous rampage below instead of any other monstrous rampages you can carry out with that unit. So, you have got, I believe, 7 monstrous rampages that you can play around with, which does give you a lot to play with. So, let's crack on with Colossal Slam. So, Colossal Slam is, the wording is, pick one enemy monster that is not part of a unit consisting of 2 or more models, and that is within half an inch of this unit. Roll a dice. On a 3+, you can remove that monster from the battlefield and set it up again anywhere wholly on the open ground within half an inch of this unit. That monster suffers D3 mortal wounds. In addition, subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by the unit carrying out this monstrous rampage until the end of the following combat. So, very, very simple. Roll a 3 up, you get to move this monster wherever you want, as long as it's within half an inch of the base of your Mega Gargant. As written in the slide there, you could yeet them off an objective. Someone tries to move block you with their, I don't know, some form of Stegodon, or, you know, just some monstrous creature, Star Drake, things like that. You just go, nah mate, move it. Just move it out the way. So you do have a trade-off where you are -1 to hit for that combat. Fine. I'd like to take the trade-off to actually go no. And you could potentially grab that objective off the enemy player. It's really, really cool. Really, it makes your opponent have to think a little bit. Because you could risk it. You've got, what, a 2 in 3 chance of it going off because it's a 3 up, so you only fail on a 1 and 2. Really, really good. Really, really good. Then you got Bestial Grapple. Pick one enemy monster within 3 inches of this unit and roll a dice. On a 3 up until the end of the following combat phase, the strike last effects applies to both that monster and the unit carrying out the monster's rampage. So this is quite savvy if you've got an ongoing fight going on. Because you may not have to worry about your opponent then going, I'm going to strike your Mega Gargant. If you're clever with how you actually line things up, you can go, yes, we both fight last. But you could have your Mega Gargant, a Beast Slayer, let's say, still fight before the monster it is fighting. So it's all about timing these monstrous rampages, your combat. As written there, you can push the problem to one side so you can think about it later, and then you can prioritize. If you have the priority, you then get the hit first in the strike last scenario. Really, really good. As you can kind of gather, roll a 3+ again. Then we got the Earth Shaking Roar. Pick one enemy unit with a wounds characteristic of 1 or 2 within 3 inches of this unit. Roll 2d6. If the roll is higher than the unit's bravery characteristic, for each point by which the roll exceeds the unit bravery, one model in that unit flees. That unit's commanding player decides which models flee. the effect of the Monstrous Rampage is not considered to be a battle shock. So, as written, you can only do this on wound characteristics of 1s or 2s. It can be quite useful, because if you're going against some destruction armies, for example, they do have quite the low bravery, so it depends on the army that you're going against. Certain armies don't, they got great bravery, so I wouldn't advise using this against really good bravery. But if you're against a unit that's bravery 6, that's not bad. Especially if you're whacking it against 2 wound models. You're making them run away, and there's nothing that your opponent can stop. The only thing they do is they control which ones are fleeing. That's, I would say that's the most situational one, because you're relying on the enemy bravery. But other than that, they're really, really good. So that's the 3 Wraths of Titans. Colossal Slam, Beast Grapple, Earth-Shaking Roar. Very, very straightforward. A lot of nuances that you can do with these Monstrous Rampages. One is yeet that monster out of the way so it's not blocking you anymore. The other one is, cool, we're both going to fight last. We're grappling. And thirdly is, get out of my way, you scare them off. I really, really do like these. As per normal, thank you so very, very much for watching through to the end. If you found this informative, please comment down below. Please give it a thumbs up. If you came across these on the other foot, like someone used them against you, please let me know. As always, social media links and affiliate links and everything are down in the description. Just helps the channel grow. There's the Discord in there, so if you want to chat with like-minded people, you're more than welcome. But as always, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and you all take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.